Okay, so good morning, welcome to this nice gentle floor. You do need a strap or a belt if you've got one to hand, unless you know that you can do extended hand to big toe in your practice. You're welcome to do that instead, it's an option. As always, get a block or a cushion if you feel more comfortable using one, or if you use one in your practice with me. And if you want to get anything for Shavasana afterwards, any fluffy socks or an extra layer, grab one now. And then when you're ready, we're going to close our eyes, relax the shoulders down. Get comfortable however feels good for you. So you can either sit with your legs crossed or your legs out in front. Maybe you want to sit back onto the feet. It's whatever feels best for you in your body. And then when you're ready, we're going to close the eyes and relax the shoulders down. Relax the face. Relax the neck and the jaw. Allow yourself a moment to find a little bit of stillness. Take a little bit of time to check in with the body and the breath. So often if we feel anxious or worried, we tend to take shallow breaths into the chest. Just acknowledge for a second where your breath is headed. Notice if you're holding tension around the throat. And as you exhale, start to release some of that tension. So that tightness, that anxiety that you might be holding in the body is starting to release with every breath. As you inhale, I want you to imagine a string is pulling you up tall. So right through the sides of the body as you breathe in, you are lengthening through to the top of the head. And then as you exhale, the shoulders are melting down as you start to feel calm and relaxed. Visualize yourself sitting on your mat in your house, or maybe if you're outside or if you're at work. Visualize the breath as it moves in and out of the body, and know that for this next block of time, that is all you need to focus on. Any thoughts that start to pop up about what you need to do or something that's already happened, acknowledge but let them go. Know that this is now your space and your time to breathe and connect, connecting the body and the mind and the breath. We're going to start with some deep breaths together. So as you inhale, make the breath as long and smooth as you can as you breathe through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth and release any tension or worries. Inhale, the heart lifts to the sky. Exhale, release and relax. Breathe in, keeping the face soft, or you might want to have a slight smile on the face. And then let go as you breathe out of the mouth. Breathe in, fill up the tummy as well as the lungs. So that as you breathe out, you are relaxing all those muscles where we hold tension and stress. Breathe in, feeling grounded and centered. Breathe out, feeling calm and relaxed. Let's do one more round together. And then exhale to release. With the eyes still closed and still breathing deeply, I'd like you to set an intention for yourself now. Set a focus either for the practice or for the day. I know it's hard at the minute when we have a bit of a lack of a schedule. There's not much structure to the day. It's easy to become quite lethargic, a little bit down. Set a focus now that you can aim towards for the class, or keep reminding yourself throughout the day. So maybe you want to feel energized. Maybe you want to feel relaxed, and maybe you just want to let go of some anxiety. Visualise your intention now. As we move through this flow together, keep drawing your mind back to whatever your intention is. We're going to take a deep inhale in together. Exhale to release as you blink the eyes open and roll the shoulders back. Starting to wake the body up, let's start with those side stretches. Inhale, left hand up and over. Arm comes up next to the ear, exhale to release. Breathe in and out, just flowing with your breath. So the reason I start my classes this way is for you to really visualise each inhale and exhale. So don't feel pressure to move in time with me. And remember, the longer you take to breathe should be in time with the length of the arm coming up and over. So don't feel like you have to rush. You're just tuning in with your body and your breath. We're going to do 2 more rounds on each side. That's it. Keep the heart lifted. We're going to do 1 more on each side. Breathe in and out. Inhale, rise. And then exhale to release, giving the shoulders some nice big shrugs. From here, we're going to scoot the hands up, so reaching up to the sky. And as you exhale, press the palms together. Let's draw them back to the heart, back to centre. Inhale, heart reaches, your body is expanding. See if you can tilt the head to the sky. Exhale, hands draw down. Breathe in. So as if you're scooping up all that positive energy, and as you exhale, drawing it back down to yourself. Back to the heart. Let's do 2 more. Flow with your breath. Exhale to release. Breathe in, visualising your intention. Keep reminding yourself, and then exhale, letting go of whatever you do not need, giving the shoulders some nice big shrugs. And then from here, we're going to take the right hand to the side, take the left hand all the way over. Take it as far as you can. Bring it so the arm is next to the ear, and the arm comes all the way over. From here, roll the chest to the sky, making sure this opposite knee stays grounded into the mat, and then come back through. We're going to switch to the opposite side. So inhale, feeling a nice stretch down the side of the body. Chest rolls to the sky, and then come all the way back through and give the shoulders some nice big shrugs. From here, if you are in a cushion or a block, move it to the side. We're going to take the bottom of the feet together, clasp the hands around the feet and take the knees up and down. So don't be tempted to curl the spine, the heart stays lifted, shoulders, neck and jaw relaxed. If your mind starts to wander, close the eyes and keep coming back to whatever your intention is. Let each breath carry away whatever your body and mind does not need. Well done. And then from here, we're going to gently guide the knees in and then come onto your back. So once you are on your back, hands on top of the knees, shoulders roll into the floor, and just go around these circles with the feet. Go one way and then the other. From here, we're going to keep hold of the right knee and stretch the left leg out. Keeping it flexed so the toes are coming towards the shin. Head is relaxed into the mat, shoulders roll back, pull the knee into the chest and do some circles. And breathe. So we're working to hip flexors a bit today because that's the part of the body that tends to suffer when we sit down a lot, which I'm guessing everybody's doing at the minute. And then we're going to switch. So that leg stretches out, your left knee pulls into the body. Pull it as close as feels comfortable. If you can't get anywhere near, you are welcome to use your belt or strap. Pull it round the knee and guide it in. And just give that foot a nice stretch one way and then the other. And then gently release. From here, we're going to come into a half happy baby. So the left foot's going to stamp to the floor, the right foot goes flat to the ceiling. Hold the back of that right thigh, the ankle or the inside of the foot, and gently start to open the hip. So you can be quite playful with this movement. Gently sway side to side, maybe have a go at straightening the leg out and then bending it back down. It's whatever feels good. And then nice and gently guide that knee into centre, and then we're going to switch. So that foot stamps down, opposite foot goes up high, hold the back of the thigh, the ankle or the inside of the foot. Half happy baby. So keep trying to draw the knee down the side of the body and breathe. Again, if it feels too intense holding the foot, hold the back of the thigh or the ankle. And then gently guide the knee in. Grabbing hold of your strap or your belt, whatever you're using. Hook it over the base of your right toes now, kicking up through the right heel. So you've got a few variations. Either working here, bringing the toes towards the face, feeling it down the back of the leg. Keeping that left foot stamped down or stretch it out, but make sure that you stay flexed with the leg. If you know that you can do extended hand to big toe and you have that in your practice, you are welcome to choose that option now. Making sure this shoulder stays rolled into the floor and breathe. What you don't want to do is hold any tension in your face, neck or jaw. Draw your mind back to your intention and your focus. Keeping the strap or the first two fingers hooked around the big toe. We're going to open the hip out to the side. Now as soon as you do that, your opposite hip's going to start to lift up off the mat. Don't let that happen. Keep your left hand pressing that hip down. When you've gone as far as you can, don't go any further, and then work on the toes coming towards the face. Breathe as deeply as you can, letting your exhales carry away any tension. As you inhale, imagine you are directing air to that part of the body that feels the stretch. Maybe down your inner thighs or the backs of the legs. And then with control, let's come back through to centre. Pulling the knee into the chest and then release the foot. Go around in a circle one way and then the other. We're going to switch sides. So again, either hooking your first two fingers around the big toe and kicking up, feeling it in the back of the leg, or using your strap or belt. So it's completely normal for one side to be tighter than the other. My left side's usually a lot tighter. Staying here or extending that opposite leg out but keeping it flexed. That will intensify the stretch. Shoulders roll back and breathe. Check that you're not frowning. Check that you're not holding tension in the neck and shoulders. Lower back stays pressed into the mat. Stay here, or opening that left leg out now to the side. Making sure that right hip doesn't lift. Again, you might feel that one side is tighter than the other. That's normal. Once you've gone as far as you can, work on bringing the toes to the face and breathe. If it feels intense, just stamping that opposite foot down instead. Keeping the knee into centre. Have a moment here. If you notice your legs shaking, don't worry, mine's shaking too. And then gently draw back through to centre. Moving the strap to the side for now. From here, we're going to pull both knees in, hands come behind the thighs, rock forwards and backwards. So try and do this with as much control as you can. And coming all the way through to standing. Once you are in standing, we're going to take the hands to the hips, feet are slightly wider than hip width apart, knees soft, and then go around in circles. So as if you press into each corner of the mat, go one way, and then go the opposite way. From here, we're going to take one foot and then cross the opposite foot over. So whichever foot is at front, crossed over, That hand now is going to stretch up to the sky. Opposite hand slides down the body. And just feel that nice stretch. Keep the heart lifted. And breathe. Don't let the feet become unequally grounded. Pressing into each side and then come back through. Switching over so the opposite foot goes in front. Inhale to stretch. Hand slides down the body. And breathe. And then coming through, giving the shoulders some nice big shrugs. And then we're going to turn to our side, come through to mountain pose. So mountain pose, your second toes are parallel. Don't be tempted to lock your knees and stick your belly out. Everything is drawn to centre, so your bottom rib tucks under, pelvis tilts under. As you inhale now, stretch the hands to the sky. As you exhale, hands press to the heart. Breathe in, reach through the ring fingers. As you exhale, forward fold from the hips. Hands press to the shins, half lift. Body's parallel to the mat. As you exhale, fold. Press into the mat. As you inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands come back to the heart. We're going to do that 2 more times. Breathe in, stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up through the ring fingers. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift on an inhale. Exhale, lower. Rise up, press into the mat. Exhale, hands come back to the heart. Let's do 1 more round. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach through the ring fingers. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, chest reaches forwards. Exhale to lower. Rise up on an in-breath. Exhale, hands come back to the heart. From here, turn the toes out. Take the hands up, scooping them up nice and high. And as you exhale, press the palms together. Coming into either a goddess style squat. So not leaning forward, or you may be able to get all the way down into Malasana, either heels up or down to the ground. Take a breath. From here, we're going to come into downward dog. So you can either walk your hands forward or move through table first. And then press the toes into the mat. Don't worry about the legs going straight, we want the back straight, so the head looks towards the feet. Have a go at bending one knee and then the other. And breathe. Let go of any tension and tightness in the body. Remember, we're just waking it up for now. And then let go. From here now, we're going to lift the right foot to the sky. Now, if this feels intense at any point, you can drop that left knee down. It's an option. As you inhale now, kick out through that heel. As you exhale, we're going to bring the right knee to the outside of the right elbow. Inhale, kick out. Exhale, knee comes to chin. Tuck the chin to the chest. Breathe in, kick out. This time as you exhale, bring the knee over to your left elbow. And then inhale, kick out. This time as you exhale, we're going to step the foot to between the hands. So if you get halfway and you need a little help, hold the back of the leg, pull it forward, drop the knee. From here, pad your knee with a cushion or a block. If you need to, the left side. Find that grounding into the mat and breathe. Making sure the knee's above the ankle. Now if you want more of a stretch in this hip flexor, you're welcome to wiggle that back knee back. Again, making sure you're not dumping into the front of the body. Activating the legs and glutes. Left hip draws forward, right hip draws back. Feeling grounded from the mat up. And breathe. Heart lifts, shoulders relax. From here, we're going to inhale and take the hands up, palms face each other. See if you can sink a little bit more into that hip flexor. As you exhale, see if you can straighten that front leg now. Keep the big toe pressed down, inhale, rise. Exhale, draw down. Breathe in. And out, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. And then breathe out. From here, take your hands either side of the front foot, tuck the back toes, Turn the back foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat and rise up you are in warrior two. Check you can see that front big toe. Sink into the hips as you inhale, rise up, lift the head to the sky. As you exhale, looking over the front hand, breathe in and out. Tune it back into the breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. 2 more, breathe in. Good, and then out. Last round, inhale. Exhale, looking over the front hand, flip it, tilt to the sky. Take a breath, and then come through from here. Turning the toes out, heels turn in, into that goddess pose. Take a breath. As you inhale, take the left hand up and over, lift the heel and stretch the whole body. And then come back through, opposite side. Stretch. And then back through. From here, we're going to walk the feet in slightly. Take a breath as the heart lifts, shoulders relax. From here, straighten the legs, take this left foot over, step it behind, and then back. So we're squatting through and over. That's it. So sinking as low as feels good for you in your body. Feeling it in the hips, feeling it in the legs, grounding through the feet. We're going to do 1 more on each side. And breathe. Good. And then coming through. Making sure the toes are all facing the same way, feet are parallel. As you inhale now, stretch the hands to the sky. As you exhale, forward fold. Hands either to the floor or to a block or a prop. Inhale, half lift, heart reaches forwards. As you exhale, sink low, you may be able to take the feet wider. And breathe. If your elbows are bent, you've got extra space, you can turn the hands and walk them through the legs. As you exhale, see if you can fold the head lower to the ground, keeping the knees soft. And breathe. Draw your mind back to your focus, feeling this in the backs of the legs. And then gently walking the hands back. Bringing the hands to the hips. And as you inhale, legs rise all the way up, shoulders roll back. And breathe. Walking the feet in. Coming back through to those hip circles, knees soft. And go around. So go one way. And then go the opposite way. And breathe. Well done. Into those half cells. So you can stay facing forward. As you inhale, we're going to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach through the ring fingers. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, lower. Rise up on an in-breath. Exhale, hands draw back to the heart. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And fold. Half lift. Keeping the knees soft and then lower. Rise up, inhale, hands draw back to the heart. Let's do 1 last round. Breathe in and out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Half lift and lower. Rise up, inhale, hands draw back to the heart. Turning the toes out, heels in. Inhale, hands scoop up and over. Exhale, down into goddess or sinking low. Feeling grounded, heart lifts. Take a breath, making our way through to downward dog. However feels best for you, either walking the hands forward or through table. Press the floor away, spine lengthens, head is relaxed, gaze into the feet. Gently sway the hips or pedal the knees and breathe. Slowly find stillness. Remember, you're welcome to drop that right knee to the floor at any time. We're going to inhale, kick the left foot to the sky. As you exhale, pull it to the outside of the left elbow. Inhale, kick out. Exhale, knee comes to centre, chin to chest. Breathe in, extending that leg. Breathe out, bringing it to the outside of the right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, stepping it to between the hands. So come to your right, tiptoes, find space, and then drop that back knee. So grounding from the mat up. Making sure you're not too wobbly. If you are, it's because your knees are usually too far under the body. Padding it with the block or cushion if you want to. Hands to the hips, heart lifts. Activating the legs. Left hip draws back, right hip draws forwards, and breathe. Draw your mind back to your focus. Hands stay on the hips or stretch up high, palms face each other. Take a breath. As you exhale, straighten that leg. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. So you want to feel this in your right hip flexor, not in your knee. If you feel it in your knee, pad it now. And then exhale, draw down. From here, bringing the hands next to the front foot, tuck the back toes under, turn the back foot, rise up into warrior 2. Feeling nice and grounded, looking over the front hand as you inhale, stretch. Exhale, lower, tuning into the breath. But if you're like me, I'm a bit out of breath now. Oh, pregnancy takes its toll on your body, I think. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. So it's alright. So these moves are just for you to get back into the breath. Exhale, release. Breathe in. And let go. Focusing over that front hand. Arms are strong, legs are strong. Flip the front palm, tilt to the sky. And then nice and gently coming through from here, turning the toes into that goddess pose. Knees bent, sinking as low as feels comfortable. So that might be here for you, or you might be able to get really low. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Imagine a string pulling you up, toes, shoulders are relaxed. And breathe. Let's do a nice big stretch over to one side, lifting the heel if you can. Feeling strong, grounding through the feet. And then switch sides, all the way up and over. And then all the way back, sinking in goddess. Let's gently go one way and then the other. And breathe, find stillness, press into the feet. Toes now turn so they're all facing forwards. Press to the outside edge of the feet. As you inhale, reach the hands to the sky. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half a lift. Using the prop if you need to. As you exhale, sink lower. Maybe taking the feet wider. So the head's just gently dangling. Again, if your elbows are bent, walking the hands through the legs and pulling gently with the fingertips. Knees soft. With every exhale, see if you can sink a little bit lower. And breathe. And then nice and gently walking the hands back. Both hands to the hips, and as you inhale, rise up. Walk the feet all the way in. So now we're going to do a pose. You have a few options. If you want to use your strap or your block, we're going to hook it around the foot. Feet come to that position that's slightly wider than hip width apart. So taking hold of your strap, hooking it around the foot and pulling it behind. So you want to make sure that your thighs stay parallel. So what you don't want to happen is that as you lift the back foot, your knee starts to open out. You may find that you don't need the strap, and you can actually use your 2 fingers hooked around your big toe, or you may be able to cup the foot in the hand. Heart stays lifted, but making sure we're not sticking the belly out, keeping that bottom rib tucked in. Opposite hand goes to the hip. As you inhale, grounding through that standing foot. If you're next to a wall or a table, you are welcome to use it to make yourself less wobbly. So what we're focusing on now is the spine feeling long, the standing leg being strong but not locked, and this thigh hugging into the centre. So imagine a line going down the centre of the body, you're hugging everything into that. either holding the foot with the strap or the hand. As you inhale now, lengthen, and then we're going to start to try to kick that foot back. And breathe. So just go to wherever feels comfortable, and then see if you can pull the foot in towards the bum. And then gently release. Lower that foot down and give the feet a pedal. And then we're going to switch sides. So again, using the strap or belt if you want to, or grounding down through that standing leg, hand to the hip. Holding the foot in the cup of the hand, knee hugs into the thigh, take a breath. Start to kick that foot back. Finding balance and breathe. So you might want to find a point you can look at that's not going to move. You may want to start to press the foot into the hand even more as the chest reaches forwards, but it's just an option. If you're more comfortable staying here, stay here, and then pulling the foot all the way into the bum. Heart lift, shoulders relax, and then gently release. Bringing that foot down. Moving the strap or belt to the side, hands to the hips, and go around. So hip circles go one way, and then the other. And then release into those half cells. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in and fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, lower, rise up, breathe in, hands draw back to the heart. 2 more rounds, breathe in and out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Half lift and lower. Rise up, inhale. Hands press back together to the heart. Last round, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Half lift, breathe in and out. Rise up on an inhale, hands draw back to the heart, turning the toes out, heels in, scoop the hands up to the sky. As you exhale, let's sink low, either to here or coming down nice and low. Take a breath. Make your way through to downward dog, however you prefer to get there. If you want to add any sun salutations or chaturangas, you're welcome to. If you don't know what I'm on about, don't worry. Base of the finger and thumb press into the mat, knees soft. Head relaxes so you're gazing at the space between the ankles. Hopefully you find your body's a little bit looser from the beginning of class now. Draw your mind back to your focus and breathe. If you want to drop into child's pose now, you're welcome to. Knees wide, feet together, forehead to the mat, or one fist on top of the other, forehead to the fist, and breathe. From here, we're all going to make our way through now to a comfortable lying down position. So onto our back. So it is better if you have a block to squeeze between your thighs, just to make sure your technique's the best it can be. But if you don't have one, don't worry, or a cushion. We're just going to do a few rounds of this. So shoulders roll into the floor, palms flat, toes face forward. So your thighs are a block width apart from each other, knees are not dropping out wide. So imagine that central line running down the body, you're squeezing in towards that. As you inhale now, we're going to activate the glutes and press the hips to the sky. And as you exhale, we're not going to dump down slowly, we're going to lower down a vertebrae at a time with control, keeping that cushion or block squeezed between the thighs, or keeping that distance if you don't have a prop. Inhale, press up. Squeezing the glutes. Exhale, lower. So my face and my neck and my shoulders are relaxed into the floor, completely relaxed with every breath. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. We're going to do 2 more. So the slower you go, the harder this is. We are moving with control. Press up. and lower. Last one, let's press up, go as high as you can. If you have bridge in your practice, feel free or wheel to move into that pose now. And then gently lower down. Have a moment, connect with the earth, roll the shoulders back and soften the face. Moving any props to the side, putting on any extra layers if you want to now for Shavasana. Let's hug both thighs into the chest, hands around the shins, head lifts, gently rock one way and then the other. And breathe. And then stretching the legs out nice and flat. Shoulders roll into the air, palms face up, point the toes, squeeze the muscles in the legs and bum, and then release. Squeeze the palms into fists, and then let go. Scrunch up all the muscles in the face, and then release. Blow the cheeks up like balloons, and relax. Adjust the body if you need to so you feel completely comfortable. On your next inhale, take a breath into the chest. Exhale out of the mouth. This time breathe into the tummy, press it up to the sky, and then let go. Draw your mind back to your focus, to your intention that you set right at the beginning of class. As you start now to tune back into the body, moving with the breath. Noting any areas of tension in the body, releasing in the back of the knees, and the heels, the backs of the hands. Let the head feel heavy into the floor. Face is soft, maybe you have a slight smile. Staying here for however long in Shavasana, or if you want to move out of Shavasana with me, we're going to gently roll to the side, make a pillow with the hands, and then come through to a comfortable seated position. Once you are seated, or if you're staying in Shavasana, staying there, give your shoulders some nice big shrugs. We're going to rub the palms together. When they're nice and warm, cup them over the face. Gently massage the cheeks. And just take a moment to notice how your body feels after that stretching and breathing. Rub frowns away from the forehead, any tension from the temples and eyebrows. And work the hands down the jaw, down the back of the neck and the shoulders. Feeling completely calm and grounded and centered. Keep your mind focused on your breath and your body. Nice and gently start to work the hands back up the neck. Use the palms to draw the hairline back and release. Gently tap the fingers over the face, over the chest and the shoulders. And then slowly cup the hands over the eyes. Just enjoy a little bit of darkness before starting to blink your eyes open, making some gaps between the fingers. Take the hands down and give the shoulders some nice big shrugs. That's it. We're going to finish with one last breath together. As you inhale, stretch the hands to the sky. As you exhale, press the palms together back to the heart, back to the body. Namaste. Thank you.